Before I get back to leveling 40 chamois at a time on one box, I decided that I'd give a shot at Scarum with 40 boxes on one CPU just because it seems to be working really well with 40 boxes um, running around with the chamois. But I don't know, there's just something about this group. Maybe the gear they're wearing is a lot more graphics intensive than running around with 40 naked trolls. Um, so I'm not really sure if this is going to work. This might just be a car crash right now. But we're going to give it a shot. We're going to roll over there and we're going to see if we can't kill Scarum somehow with just the 7700K. And I will hedge my attempt to go over there by waiting for that guy to go far. Ooh, you know what? I didn't get a shield on Eversmile. That's gonna hurt my chances. And some people are walking, so hold on. We're gonna get shields on everybody, and nobody's gonna be walking. Oh my gosh. The problem is I hit Control 4 to mount up while somebody was sitting on the ground. So that person first stood up. The other thing I want to really look at is when I log in at first. I see this phenomena where my guys just are unresponsive. They run off in different directions and stuff, and they just misbehave for about 5 minutes. And I know it's the code, but I don't know which part of the code. I turned off auto trade. It didn't seem to fix it, so I really I really want to solve that, because that's a very bad thing to see the first time you ever try to start multiboxing. Yes, I know it's going to calm down and everybody's going to work fine, but most people think, oh man, it's just my bad setup. You know, is everybody running? Okay, here we go. We're going in. We are going in. And I think he got knocked off almost immediately. And we're just going to up arrow these guys to the back wall. No, we're not, because that Eradicator exploded. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, so much for soul stones. We're not going to get to use those. Let's try it again. That Eradicator. And you know what? We're just going to kill that Eradicator. It'll eliminate one bit of risk on the run-in. And it's not like it's hard to kill the Eradicator. Keep dying, people. Start dying, you fools. We have one last guy to die. And now let's run back. Everybody said hi to Mutalia. Mutalia is right over there. She's playing Live WoW. Can't really tell what she's doing. Getting more achievements. How many achievement points exactly do you have right now? 25,450. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Spun out. Had somebody come up to me today as I logged in and say, hey, my guild is in need of Idols of War, Idols of the Sun, and can you supply them? And I said, okay, 1,000 gold each. I don't know, I picked a number. And he said, nah, they're too poor for that. And I said, okay, fine, 500 gold each. But he did, you know, he's going to go back and and ask them. But he did buy one off me for 500 gold. I didn't. It's fine. I need the money. I'm too lazy to get off my butt and go get gold right now. So if you need something, and you see me logged on, just walk up to me and get it from me. Bring money though, because I need it. Okay, so the video has turned into, can I 40 box an obsidian eradicator? That's what the video is now. Because who knows, maybe I can't. That eradicator blew up really fast though. It's like he was walking around with an attitude and a full monobar. It's not fair. That's evil. Yeah, so I have auto trade off right now because I thought that was the main issue. It doesn't. I don't have a beast of a computer. I've got a Intel 7700K. By the way, hi B Cornwall. I've got 7700K with 16 gig of RAM. I'm running it at 5 gigahertz though. That's beastly. That's beastly. I paid maybe $300 for my motherboard, CPU, and CPU together with company discount. There you go, man. There you go. You can do what I'm doing. I'm not even using a frame rate limiter. Totally unlimited frame rate to all the windows, and seems to be working. All right, I think that's good. I think we can kill this eradicator now. Although everything seems to be gone right now. Nothing's here anymore. I now have an empty. What is going on? I'm freaking out. I'm backing up. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Everything disappeared. Come over here, guys. And my don't even ask about my video card. It's terrible. I think I'm running a 1050 non-TI version in here. What is going on? There's nothing here. Everything disappeared. All the mobs are gone. Only Scarum is here. All the mobs are stuck over in this corner. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing what I'm seeing here? Look at this. They all got confused and stood over in that corner where a priest died. And now they're kind of stuck over there. How very odd. Well, let's take advantage of that and just run past Scarum and die. We do have to run past Scarum and die because there probably is still that Eradicator patrol that we have to actually kill. That patrol's on the stairs. So we gonna do it. But maybe that Eradicator patrol is even over there. And nope, the Eradicator patrol is not over there. Everybody against the back wall. Perfect. Perfect. Sorry, Alliance. I really don't have you set up to do this. I don't have, divine intervention or anything automated on the Alliance side. And of course we used up our soul stones on that first pull. pull. Would you kill everybody? Jeez, look at this guy. Might as well just kill him. I feel like I should start fighting or something. He really does kill you slowly. I mean, when it comes right down to it, he doesn't hit that hard, and he doesn't pop the arcane explosions very often. So, at least you do get a chance to kind of feel out the fight as you're wiping, when you're learning the fight, because things happen at a slow speed. Alright, he's done. He's done with us. Let's reincarnate somebody and start drinking. I'm feeling kind of optimistic about this. I'm feeling like, oh yeah, well, if that computer blows up, I can still run Scarum. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Hello, nurse. Nurse is not paying attention to me. Yeah, well, let's hope all those mobs don't suddenly wake up during my Scarum pull and say, hey! You fell for our trap. Alright, rezzing. I'm going to keep running Scarum every week until something good drops. It's not like it's any real challenge to me, although, every week I find a way to wipe. But I do want my armaments or something. I want something where I need to turn in those idols of such and such. And my puppy's there. He's had a long day. But I don't know what it is. I've been really enjoying running 20 low-level chamois around, and I even completed their first totem quest, where I had to get 80 hooves off of these mobs in the first cave in the starter zone. 80 hooves, 2 per guy. And you know how I did it? Even though the hooves are unique items and only one person can loot it, if you loot them all at the same time by tilde clicking them, everybody in the party gets it. Now, you can't run around as a 40-man raid and complete those quests, because you can't complete quests in raid. So you do have to run around as 8 5-man parties, which is what I was doing. And I in really not an unreasonable amount of time, I finished all 40 of their collection quests inside that cave. And they have their earth totems now. Punching Bear, why aren't you rezzed? Okay, you're rezzed. How come? I know. You know what? I think it's not that simple. Monique says if you had all paladins, you could do Nax. Having all paladins on vanilla is not the key to victory, because paladins don't have a taunt, and so paladin tanks are very iffy tanks as main tanks. But what she says is true. Paladins make all raid content easier, and so do dwarf priests with fear ward. Buffing, buffing, buffing. I'm gonna hit Shift 5, which is force AoE heal. Forces priests to prayer of heal, and forces chain heals from the shaman. And look how fast it healed everybody up. It doesn't use the max rank on Shift 5. Shift 6 uses max rank, but it will only heal if people are hurt. It doesn't force the heal. Shift 5 forces the heal. Alright, this is looking good. I think we're ready to kill the Eradicator. So I'm going to come over here to the corner. This is how we do. Back everybody up. Bring the rogues and tanks forward. They're the most important damage dealers in this fight. And now I'll go bow pull him on the opposite stair. Oh, he's in the perfect position. That's where you want to pull him. And just go in immediately. And I'm actually going to turbo because I really don't want to mess with this at all. And this is going to fail because I did it badly. Wow. Unbelievable. Well, I mean, part of that is, you know, the unresponsiveness of a single computer. Part of it is, you know, I let the positioning get out of whack. And part of it is I didn't build some aggro because I was a bit panicky. You know, on the whole, oh, those, yeah, see, my two druid healers pop an error that I've never fixed because they were always over on that computer, so now I'm gonna have to watch that error message the whole time. Anybody else have a soul stone? That guy had a soul stone, so I didn't even have to use a reincarnate. That guy has a soul stone too. Alright, let's try that again and do it right. I'm a dork. Does your code support Fear Ward? No, not yet. When I get serious about Alliance, you'll probably get a lot more Alliance support, but right now I'm in the gearing up phase and I'm just having trouble with motivation. So, what's up, Crowbirder? Looks like Avindra does not have water. And Shaman Cinco doesn't have water. We need to pass out some more water. Oh, he's drinking, man. Res like the wind. They're resing up good. So this part is the part that kind of scares me. There's so much processing going on, and I'm streaming. You know, add that to the list of stresses to my processor. Yeah, what's up? Let's Play Smitty. You say you need a Risen 1700, and you don't want to rebuild your whole computer, but you know, the Risen series also comes with their bit of headaches. Even Threadrippers. You know, there's a bunch of headaches you have to go through to get those working well. go to my Discord and ask the Risen guys and Threadripper guys more about that. But you don't just get to roll your helmets on the field and win with those either. And I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why they had such a hard time configuring those to run 40. They should have run 40 in their sleep. And I got a Threadripper guy saying he's happy with 10 frames per second 40 boxing. I wouldn't be happy with 10 frames per second 40 boxing. I'm getting 10 frames per second here. No, I wouldn't be happy with that at all. Oh, out of range. Oh, look at that. We had a guy multi-box run over there during the fight. That's not great. Let's summon some more water, because I do think we're short on water. I'm going to hit the equal sign and summon a bunch of ass water. Yeah, Daniel Sableton, I normally do. I'm only doing this for tonight. This is just a tonight project. But whenever you see me playing 40, I'm running 20 on this computer and 20 on that computer. And it works fine. I mean, 30 frames per second, it's fine. Yeah, no challenge there. I used to use 3 computers. 3! I used to run 14 on this one, 14 on that one, and 15 on that one, or some combination. But it broke out like that. And yeah, i5. I hate those designations. Nobody knows what an i5 is. You have to actually say the processor number. But yeah, i5 is a 2-core processor, 4-thread, usually, not always. And that's, it depends on your clock speed, but that's kind of pushing it for even 20 probably. It'll have a hard time with 20 probably. Any 4-core 8-thread processor that's running in the neighborhood of 3 gigahertz or above, run 20, no issue. You can run 20. If you find yourself not running 20, you got to do a few tricks to make your stuff run better. So yeah, 8-thread CPU, 3 gigahertz or higher, with a reasonable amount of memory. I mean, we're talking 12 gigabytes of RAM, or 16 gigabytes of RAM, or even 8 gigabytes of RAM for only 20. 8 gigabytes of RAM, you should run 20 no problem at 30 frames per second or higher. I thought of something for us poor multiboxers. Alt 4 out of combat casks aspect of the pack. Yeah, or cancels it, if combat starts. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. But then you'd have to have hunters. And 420 hates hunters, thinks they're the worst thing ever invented. Thinks nobody should have hunters. Although he has finally relented and agreed that, yes, okay, 2 hunters, just for the utility of them. Okay, we're set. Let's try this again. Oh, and I just missed him on the way around. I'm going to bring people... We can't go too far, because Monodrain is a shorter range spell, so right here looks like a good place to sit. Alright, he says 2 key casts, aspect of the hawk, but yeah, my hunter is garbage. Yeah, that's true. The 2 key will get you right out of cheetah, but maybe not before everybody gets clonked. Anyway, you can't cast a spell on an event anyways, so I don't know what I was thinking of canceling it on combat. No, it would have to be the 2 key that cancels it. Really annoys me when I wipe to the eradicators. It just shouldn't happen, but it still happens to me. So I'm going to open with Alt 2 and make sure I get a sunder and good amount of rage, and then I'm going to unleash, which I've done already. I did all that in the time it took to talk about that stuff. And we've got target not in line of sight because they've got the wall bug. And that's what's happening. That's why I wiped. That's why I'm going to wipe again. If you're too close to a wall, you'll be out of line of sight. Yep. I was up against the wall. Oh, we're still alive. Can we kill him? Can we kill him? No. So that's 2 wipes on the eradicator, and it was because of the wall bug. All my mana drainers were out of line of sight because there is a bug in VG where if you were touching a wall, you seem to be considered to be behind that wall, and you're out of line of sight, which is why on the snake boss in ZG, you should back up against the wall in that little alcove so you don't get knocked all over the place, because those snakes have knockback. I never see it happening anymore, because I never fail to back up to that little alcove. But yeah, if you back up to where your back's touching the wall, guess what? Your whole stack cannot see the snake boss anymore. Phenoxys can't see him, won't shoot at him, won't heal you. You quickly die as main tank and wipe because of the wall bug, and that's exactly what I'm facing here. So, do you have problems mailing items with the postal add-on? Okay, so here's the one bug I know of with postal. If you try to drag and drop certain items, it will error out. But if you instead right-click them, it will go into the mail successfully. That's the only real bug I know, and that only happens for certain items. So if you ever are trying to drag and drop an item into the mail and you get an error from postal and it doesn't drop, just right-click it instead from your bag and it'll go into the mail successfully. That's all I know. See, I always find a way to wipe. Even though I do this every week, I always find a way to wipe. And I can't blame that wipe on my CPU. That was all me, baby. How you doing, Monique?
I'm doing good. Working on my last pet to get 10 points.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It's been a very nice Thanksgiving weekend for us. I've eaten a lot of Thanksgiving food, but I'm going to the gym on Monday. I will work it off. I did a 2-hour workout last Monday. I'm going to do another 2-hour workout this Monday. So, just got one shot on Scarum. It was really close. But I just spec'd my Mage's Fire, so I think that saved me. Okay, yes. God mode answers as usual. Oh, brother. If only. If only. But we did get that one guy up and running today. He was having a lot of trouble in the overnight getting his 5-minute multi-boxing working. And the ultimate problem turned out to be he had too many macros defined, so when he would do init, it would error out and not populate his macros. So, of course, 5-minute multi-boxing, it runs on macros. So you got to have my whole system. Your screen should look like my screen right now. If your screen has like 5 macros in the bottom left and blank everywhere else, or all your macros everywhere else, no, something went wrong. And of course, if you get an error message, something went wrong. You should investigate that. The error message says something like too many macros defined or something like that. So if you see that error message, start deleting your macros and do init again. I'll rebuild all your macros. Yeah, so Buddy Fox just killed Scarum this week actually, for the first time, and he got the staff that I've been looking for a long time, a couple of months now, and he probably deleted it. He probably DE'd it. Didn't even want it. I want that staff, and I want my armaments. My hunter gets invalid spell slot in pickup spell on it. Yeah, that's because you don't know. I you probably using an old version, because I think I solved all of those. But if you don't know a certain spell, and I try to set it down um, in your bar, you'll get that invalid spell. But I thought I had beaten them all. You might be using an old version. Type /version. Freezing Trap, not in Spellbook. There you go. Freezing Trap is one of the ones that I do actually pick up and try to put in Shift 4. Yeah, Buddy Fox. So you DE'd it? Did you DE it? Man, I would have worn that proudly. Didn't even pick it up. What? Oh my gosh. That's hurtful. That is hurtful. Okay, you did pick it up. Alright. I didn't think you had better stuff than that. I mean, Benediction maybe, but come on. We all got our benedictions, right? Oh, you know what? My fucking raid isn't even sorted. I've got 3 shaman in one party. Oh my gosh. Didn't even sort my raid today. Can you believe that? I find a way to wipe every week. I'm telling you. You think I'm joking, but I find a way to wipe every week. Alright. I'm trying to use my sort algorithm, but it really locks things up now. And I think this is related to this is definitely related to the issue where your tunes just run around without a purpose when you first log in. I'm inviting people back into my group. I don't know, man. Sort raid is just not working very well, so I'm gonna try and do this manually without losing somebody. All right, I'm gonna run an experiment. We have to get to the bottom of this right now, and now is as good a time as any to get to the bottom of it. Okay, I have a pretty strong suspicion where the delay is coming from. Party members changed. Initialize class list. We're going to comment that out. Raid roster update. Initialize class list. We're going to comment that out. Now we're going to reload. I use tilde click to reload. I don't know what you guys use. You can use tilde click or you can use Control L. I think Control L is less reliable because it relies on, but tilde click sometimes misses too, like it missed that guy. And then missed that guy too. So there's no, oh fuck. Silza was out of it for too long. That's alright, she sucks anyway. We're gonna 39 box this. But let's see if my theory's right. Okay, so now we have a raid where I can just, let me make sure I'm the raid leader. Alt 4 a couple of times. Now I'm gonna hit the minus key. Does it lock everybody up still? Yeah, kinda does. Not as bad as before. Not as bad as before. Let's see what that actually does. Oh man, did I close it? No. Let's see what sort rate actually does. Sort rate is not a function I give to you guys. I mean, you can click it and you can try to configure it, but it's not something I allow you to configure from Tune List yet. So let's see what I do. Let's see how I run this. How do I sort raid? Okay, so first off, I already see a stupid issue. I shouldn't be doing this. Raid names name equals I. No, that's dumb. That's some old-fashioned stuff right there. I'm gonna make this a bit bigger. That might be too big. Tilde click on gnomes is an art. Really? Okay. Okay, so the first thing I see, and you know what? The font looks better if it's bold. First thing I see is I do a get raid roster info. That should absolutely be unnecessary. So I'm going to get rid of that. That's gone. MBID is already built for that. I already have a data structure with all their names in it. So for name ID in MBID, which subgroup name? Which subgroup sounds pretty damn slow. That sounds wrong also. Very old-fashioned, so I think it's called group ID, MB group ID. Yeah. MB group ID name. There you go. That's a data structure that already exists. Target by name. If not RAID group order, then return. If not RAID group order name or not online, then print error. RAID group order name. Fine, I'm okay with that. Subgroup, if subgroup equals target group. Okay, fine, I'm okay with that. If room and group, target group. I think I'm going to let that one slide. Room and group is probably slow also. Set RAID subgroup. Ooh. Set RAID subgroup. Oh. Oh, that's the API command. Okay, that's how you swap. That's how you change groups if there's room in the group. Alright, so which subgroup? This is going to be MB group ID other name. So other name equals name, other subgroup equals target subgroup, other subgroup equals RAID group order, then this one, swap pose. Function swap pose. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Don't do which subgroup. MB group ID. So this is going to save a ton of time, because that which subgroup was very old and nasty. Set RAID subgroup. Okay, that's an API command. I can't do anything with that. Okay. Now these commands are just for the RAID leader, so I'm just going to reload him. Alright, let's see if this works better. Minus. Oh. Attempt to call field dir, a nil value 957. In RAID. Oh, in MBID. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Just trying to get away with that RAID names. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. Swap pose RAID names. Why is it giving... Also, IDX I changed, so... Let's rewrite this. Okay, that's better. No more of that. Alright, we got stuff. You should make a video of like a PC build for multiboxing, because I don't know enough about PC to make my own decision on a build, and it seems like other people I talk to have different opinions, because when I have free time multiboxing, that's what I like to do, but it seems I don't have a good enough PC. Oh man, yeah, I guess. Somebody gives me a camera for Christmas, portable camera for Christmas. I'll get into that stuff. Alright, let's see if that works. I'm going to just mouse click it. Alright, 2148. index usage, index subgroup 2841. Set right subgroup for name ID. If ID equals I1, I1 and I2 are probably wrong. For name ID and MBID, good. For other name, other, I'm going to say other ID, by the way. I'm not going to say IDX. For name ID and MBID, we'll do a little debug here. Print name, print ID. And let's do print subgroup to make sure all those are going right. Reload. What's up, PewDizzle? I don't know if PewDizzle actually watches the stream. Yeah, I do get the Intel discounts. I've used those Intel discounts exactly once on my 7700K, and they billed it as regular income on my taxes. How about that? They billed the savings I got as regular income on my taxes. So that's the last time I'm ever using the company discount, unless it's massive. Even then, I don't think I'm going to do it. So they billed profits that they did not get to me. It was sheer profit margin. They billed that to me as regular income. Can you believe that? All right, minus. Okay, so here we have our debug. Flame shocked, RAID 15, group 5. Is this true? Let's see if that's true. Is Flame Shock Group 5? Yes, he is. Zilazi, RAID 9, Group 8. Zilazi, who is RAID 9, is in Group 8. Yes, all of that's true. So let's put a print statement on the call to that subgroup thing. Yeah, this has really bothered me. This whole thing with 5-bit multiboxing locking up on login and locking up on RAID sorting. I don't like this at all, and it's got to change. I've got to fix it, and I'm gonna fix it. And we want to know what print debug print ID, print other ID. Let's see who we're trying to swap and what's going wrong here. Reload. So you saved, let's say 50%, and then they said you got paid that amount, and California took not 50 but 25% of that in taxes, and the federal government. Don't forget the federal government. So California plus federal is about 25% taxes. So basically, I wound up getting a 25% discount. Can you believe that? All right, so here it says I want to swap RAID 9 and RAID 4. So why does that bother? Oh, that API command takes an index number. Takes an index number. Okay, that's why it has to be IDX. All right, that's fine. I'm okay with that. So let's just set IDX equals string find raid dot star. Okay, I got those backwards. Did I? No, I got it right. Okay, so string find raid raw. All right, idx equals that. Other idx equals string find other id raid dot star. Okay. And we want to really send idx, other idx, other idx. We want to send idx here. Okay. My bad, my bad. And actually that means swap pose is wrong. Swap pose for name ID idx equals string find id raid star. There we go. That'll work. Should work. Gotta work. Reload. Might put Windows other than main at 10 FPS. I think 10 FPS, if you have to run at 10 FPS, I think that's too low. And the reason I say that is you only ever do anything in 5-minute multiboxing when a frame updates. So if you're hitting the spam button 3 times per second, all right, tap, 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 and you're running 10 FPS, there's not a lot of room for error there for calculations to happen. And I just worry that 10 FPS, although it will work, is going to put you at a big disadvantage like I'm at right now. But if you have to, you have to. What am I doing? Okay, is this going to work? Where's my minus? I'm just going to keep mouse click it. Boink. It's not saying anything. It's not erroring anymore. But, oh, because I'm not raid leader. It's going to error. Boink. Okay, look. I'm sending a 9 and a 1. That works perfectly. So usage set raid subgroup index subgroup. Let's see 2847. 2847. Okay, so it says I1 was not an index, but oh, okay. Okay. Name. I'm doing this wrong. I didn't recognize what this piece of code was trying to do. For name ID and MBID, if ID equals, okay, so yeah, that's not what this code was trying to do. If ID equals raid dot dot I1, raid dot dot I2, there we go. I misunderstood my own damn code. Shut up. Happens. Bam! 2846. Still not happy. Lies. Did anybody swap? No, it's not doing anything. It's like, hey, no, I'm really not happy. 2846. So if ID equals raid raid 9, then n1 equals name. So I'm just trying to set the name up. What do I use n1? Oh, I've got some little comments here. Ooh. I move people. I move people. I've got some comments here. So I'm going to see what those comments say. The comments I didn't even get to the comments. How could I not have gotten to those comments? Did I reload? Reload one more time. $28.43. Attempt to concatenate a nil value. Oh, that's new. Print n1 is in group g1. Which freaking value's nil? I hate that you cannot concatenate nil values in Lua. It is one of my least favorite things about this language. So I just break it up into 3 lines. Because you can print a nil value. You just can't concatenate it. And this way I'll see which value is nil. Alt 4, minus. Alright. Nil is in group nil. Great. That means both of them were nil. What the hell? I sent a 9 and a 1 to swap position, didn't I? Nil is in group nil. So N1 is supposed to be the name, and G1 is supposed to be the group. But since N1 was nil, G1 is going to be nil. So why did N1 turn out nil? You debug with print statements quite often. Yeah, might put Windows or throw 10 on my laptop. Throw 10 on your laptop. Depends on your laptop. I don't know a lot of laptops that can run 10. Girlfriends will never understand multiboxing. I have that problem too. Gotta get back to work. I'll watch later. Oh, later. Let's play Smitty. I really do have to give you props to the naming conventions and formatting make your code very readable. Wow. No one has ever said that to me before. Yeah, that's new. My code quite readable. Ha 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 ha. So funny. Bam! Alright, so let's see what's going on here. So my loop does what I think my loop should do. It simply goes through the names and the RAID positions. And once it goes through the names and the RAID positions, it assigns ID. Let's see what it assigned to ID. No, it doesn't assign ID. If ID equals, then let's say print found ID. So found RAID 1. And print name 1, print name 2. Sublime Text 3 has really good color coding for Lua. Oh, alright. Sublime Text 3. Outstanding. Reload. At some point in here, I'm going to do Scarab, promise. But first I have to sort my raid. And I got to get Silza back. Alright. Found raid 1 named Shaman Trace. And then it prints N1 is nil. N1 is nil, but N2 is Shaman Trace. So why is N1 nil when I should have gotten raid 9 out of that? This is MBID. This is my entire MBID. Raid 9 is Elazi. You know what? I think I've been fighting myself here. I think I have an out-of-date class list because I turned off initialize class list. And so when Silza left the raid, everything got knocked out of whack. So wow, if that was it, I'm really gonna feel stupid. But then again, it's a feeling I'm used to. Okay, so that wasn't it, so I don't feel quite so stupid. But I do need to turn on initialize class lists again before I forget I turned it off. Reload. Initialize class list just populates the data structures that say what group everybody's in every time the raid or parties change, or when you reload. And the reload one was saving me. The reload one was definitely saving me. Okay, so let's find out why. Print debug. Print I1, print I2. Let's find out what's going wrong there. Well, the reason most people don't have issues is they're not running that many boxes. As long as you're not really stressing your CPU, you're not going to see exactly what I'm seeing. You will still see some issues, though, on login. You will still see some running about, even if you're only running 5 characters. And I'm going to solve that, I promise you. Because it didn't used to happen. It's only the most recent generations where it's happened, so... Okay, I see the problem. We are sending raid 9 instead of a 9 to swap position. We were supposed to be sending IDX. There you go. It took me way too long to debug that. I'm embarrassed as usual. And damn. But this is why the code comes out so slow. Okay, let's watch our raid sort. Sort me. See how slow it sorts? And I don't think this is me. This has always been this way. When I sort raid, it sorts super slow. I just kicked Monterey, and it's kicking extremely slow. That might be me, but the sorting is not me. Okay, just for giggles, I'm going to comment at that initialized class list again. Add-on loaded, raid roster update, commenting it out. But you know what? That's not going to work. I can't comment that out. I can't comment that out. I have to have that in there. Otherwise, I won't, those data structures I'm using to do the swap won't be updated. Ooh, I pressed it a bunch of times. You are not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to spam the sort button a bunch of times. You can get people to disconnect. That's how bad that is. But look at that. Everybody's cool. Invite one guy. Is he already portal back? Yep, they both portal back. So let's invite Silza. And let's invite who else portaled back? Monterey. Ah! And let's ride them back real quick. I can't spell it. Okay, Monterey's back. I would never live stream coding. I should never. All right, so we're gonna ride back here real quick, and then we'll just have the warlock summon. I'll go big screen. Where'd he go? Did he run off? There he is. He's still following me. Here we go. Oh, this is some serious slow. Let's put our frame rate on. This is 9 frames per second right here. Now, a lot of that, let's be honest, is the fact that I'm streaming at the same time. My guy's with me? Yep, he's with me. So this becomes kind of a slideshow, but I mean, what are you gonna do? You gotta stream. Streamer gotta stream. Pimp's gotta pimp. Right, Monique? She don't care. She's lost in her own little world of capturing battle pets. I actually don't even know if my guy's keeping up with me. Yes, he is. But it's no fun if I can't see you guys chatting. Oh. Alright, well, I can't see you chatting for a second. So, queue up some questions. Is Monterey still with me? Yes, he is. I have to keep checking. Almost back. And we're kind of sorted now, so now I feel better. As long as all the shaman are distributed, that's the most important thing. And the priests. You shouldn't have two priests in one party. You shouldn't have two shaman in one party. As long as you've got the priests and shaman distributed, you're good. You're ready to go for Scarum. But it did seem, and I will claim, that rewriting those functions for sorting made sort faster and better. I do say that the function get raid roster info is one of the worst functions in the WoW API for code piggishness and even disconnects. If you do it too many times, you can get disconnects. Not 100% sure of that. I don't know what causes the disconnects. Probably, I don't know, changing raid positions, doing raid position swaps causes disconnects more than anything else. But the whole raid sorting API is bad. Very, very bad in vanilla WoW. And that's the fact. Monterey is in. Do you have a list of recommended specs for each class to work best with your rotation? Yeah, I mean, of course. We definitely. I mean, you can actually look at, how I write the spec code to kind of guess at what specs are the best. Will you people dismount? Why are you people not dismounting? I think that's a graphical glitch. Let's hit 4 and summon people. Global my order. Okay, let's just do a full reload. Things are not happy right now. You getting any pets, Monique? Oh, fantastic. That's one that I really wanted you to get. That's huge. Okay, let's see if everybody's happy again. Okay, everybody seems happy again. Summon. Yes. Everything's working. I did not break anything and all that code flailing. And I do think sort raid, which you don't use, which I do not make available to anybody else unless they're code savvy and they just do it themselves. That's working. And we got Silza and Monterey. Let's check our raid sort real quick. It's okay. It's not great. Like, I don't have a hunter with the rogues, and yeah, it needs work. Definitely needs some work. Am I gonna send it? I'm feeling like I'm gonna send it anyway. Yeah, I think I'm sending it. Oh, wait, we gotta... Did we kill that? No, we never even killed that Eradicator yet. Let's kill that Eradicator. That'll be the proof that everything's okay. Alright, do not get against the wall. In fact, I'm even gonna... I strafed right a little bit. tanks and rogues forward. Let's do some more buffing because we lost a bunch of buffs. I'm going to summon some more water. You can never have too much water. So basically, I really just need to go through the code and get rid of every call to um, raid roster info that I don't need. Oh, look at this, like my group order. I hope I don't use this. My group order. I better not use that for anything. I don't use that for anything. So you know what? I'm just fucking deleting that. Raid roster info. Oh, look, make a line uses it. Make a line uses it. Yeah, that's no good. That needs to be rewritten. I'm not going to do that right now, though. What else? Which subgroup? Nothing uses this anymore because I got rid of it. Room and group. Shit. I'm still using that. I want to get rid of that. Oh, this guy. This guy being me. I use it for my rezzing. Shit, I've really just gotta go through and get rid of every call to that and not use it anymore. Let's back up again. Lost where I was. Okay, let's kill the thing. Let's kill the thing right this time. Where's he at? Oh, he's just coming down. Don't shoot at him on the stairway he goes down. Shoot at him on the stairway he goes up. Trust me on this. I have learned what works and what doesn't work. And the only thing that works is when he goes up this stairway, as his front feet hit the steps, you can launch your shot. Get that regalia! Get that regalia! Yes. Want to get that regalia. Powered shield with F2. Come back to your rogues. Get some Alt 2s in till you see a Sunderland. And then unleash. God, look, he's already up to full. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow, I don't know. No explanation now. Don't think I didn't have enough time to even look to see if anybody was being line of sighted. We must have some soul stones though. You soulstone? You soulstone? Come on, no soul stones? Hey, you soulstone. Any other soul stones? This is getting kind of weird now. I mean, I might wipe once on these guys once in a while, but not 3 times in a row. That's just psycho strange. Whoa, somebody got knocked up onto the portal. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know what? I'm gonna actually run everybody back. And just go repair because I've wiped too many times. I know I'm going to start getting red again. And I realized now that I could be fighting him um, in front of the. I could be fighting him in front of Scarum down at the bottom, because all those guys are bunched up over there on the right corner, and I'll just do that. We'll run back in and we'll fight him down on the floor real quick and get him out of the way. But then I think we're gonna repair after that. No, the problem is, Samson, that I'm not landing my drains quickly enough. And I'm not sure why. Maybe it was a range thing there. Or maybe I was Alt 2'd way too long. Maybe I just can't afford to Alt 2 for any amount of time. Maybe I just have to go in. But very strange. Usually I can kill those guys without even buffing. No buffs on. Just run into the instance, and that's what we're going to do. Actually, we're just going to run in. We're going to run up to him and kill him. It's not a hard fight, and it's not a hard mob. Once you have the coding right and you have enough mana drainers, and we have plenty of mana drainers. We've got 5 priests and 5 warlocks and a hunter viper sting. There is some RNG to do with those guys, though. Sometimes you come upon one and his mana bar is almost full. Now that's not fair. That's a bad get, because if his mana bar is full, he blows up. The reason that we wipe on this guy is he blows up if his mana bar gets full. So that's just a bad luck RNG if you get that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back the hunters up. I'm actually not going to drink, because he drains mana in proportion to your raid mana. In fact, I'm going to do worse than not drinking. I'm going to pop a bunch of I'm going to waste a bunch of mana on buffs. I can't believe I'm having to talk through this, though. This should be like not even a speed bump. This should just be like a a simple threshold you cross to get in. But no. All right, here it comes. Let's kill him. Let's kill him, boss. We kill him. I'm just going to keep him up here with a force taunt. And now I'm beginning to think. See, now I'm beginning to think that it is the computer. It is the singular computer. And I'm about to prove that to you. I am about to prove that to you, because I am going to bring up my other computer and I'm going to run 20 and 20. So, killing it. me just make sure this computer is up and running and ready to go. All right. This will be interesting because I'm going to run 20 and 20, 20 here, 20 there, and show you how much different it is when you have more processing power and you're running at a higher frame rate. Because I am now convinced that that is what I was up against, just because of that attempt. That convinced me. So let me grab another Coke and I'll be back. This computer takes longer to pop 20 than this computer. And I find if I click right away as the last window pops, I usually get all 40 in, but I missed a bunch. Boo. Here we go. Okay. I actually have to init Control I because my keys are going to be wrong. You like those bubbles? Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. This guy. Init. A lot of guys missed init that time. I had a rogue who vanished, I guess. Wait, who is this? Who's this who's not dead? Fury Swipes, how are you not dead? Are we all initted? Are we all okay? Looks like we're all okay. Alright, let's run back in and I will prove to you. Ah, look at the frame rate, it's so much better already. That's 25 with OBS running. So what this will demonstrate is what you're up against when you're running on a computer that can't quite do it. It's a big disadvantage. You'll have a harder time, 10 boxing or 20 boxing or 40 boxing if your hardware isn't up to the task. And I can't tell you exactly why it is, but it just is. And you will know it just is when you see what I do to this eradicator in a second. With no buffs. he is. This is actually the front eradicator. Dang it. Get back here, you. God dang it. Yeah, that was gonna be a bad idea anyway. You want the eradicator to come to you. Why is that eradicator walking around? Does that mean the sentinels are up again? Doesn't look like it. Did we kill that eradicator when we came in? I am confused. Maybe we did kill that eradicator when we came in. No buffs. Okay, what's happening there? And he immediately starts with a shield. Wow, that's pretty unfair. No, that was actually completely unfair. We couldn't target him for the first second, and he popped a shield immediately, which he's not supposed to do till deep into the fight. Just not our night, man. Look at this. Furious Swipes walked right up to this eradicator, and he's not doing it. Something weird is going on. Something weird is definitely happening here. There's something happening here. All right, let's try one more time. I don't know. That was a really weird fight. First off, he didn't pull by proxy. He didn't pull till he was right on top of us. It was like he was in a different part of the dungeon, and what we were seeing was, yeah, I know they respawn, but I didn't remember whether we had killed that first one. I thought that first one got caught over in the corner with all the Anubis sentinels. I definitely know there was an eradicator over in the corner, so the sentinels are still stuck in the corner, and that's pretty hilarious. But yeah, so what happened there was he has a reflection spell that reflects all spells. If he opens with that, I can't mana drain him. And if he opens with that and I can't mana drain him, guess what? He wins. Because he simply fills up his mana bar and we get toasted. So, what the hell is that about? Backing up the hunters. See, this is how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to be able to drink a Coke while you kill eradicators. Although we are DPSing really slow here. Not sure why. Should probably check that out. Ooh, Idol of Strife. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, well, that's that. That's how it's supposed to look. That was no buffs, just walk up, don't even position, kill him. And that just was not happening on my computer with running 40. Here's another one. I'm going to back the hunters up. I'm going to bring the warriors and rogues up. Notice this guy's completely empty. Bursting. I'm going to move Cupcake on the other side because he keeps spawning. And now the shield is up. And look, we're keeping him completely drained. He is drained to 0. That's how it is supposed to work. Bam! Idol of Night. And here we have another one. I still feel like it is the CPU. Okay, there's the reflect. You can DPS out with the alt button when he reflects like that. But why the eradicators act like that? Somebody died though. Who died? Who died? So that was 3 quick, not even think about it, drink Diet Coke while you do it, kills of the Eradicator. Have you gotten anything good from the trash in here? Yeah, tons. Tons of good stuff from the trash in here. The hammers that drop off for the rogues. I got this. Not Chindu's Hexer. Let me see if I have one of my rogues here with a hammer. No, he's on the other screen. Unfortunately, you can't see it. But yeah, I mean, I got good stuff to drop off the mobs. And supposedly, the meteor trinket drops off here. So, damn, that would be great to get that meteor trinket. All right, I'm going to do something silly. And we're going to kill Scarum down here on the flat by using this technique. Look how close we're getting to him. Damn. Look at that. That's crazy, Todd. How you doing that? How you doing that shit? I don't know. Let's buff and kill Scarum. Scroll lock sometimes sticks on my computer. He says, that's pretty much what happened to me today as well. The one at the entrance messed me up pretty bad. The one the boss almost killed me too. I even have good hardware and had to mess around a lot to get it to run smoothly. I even have good hardware and had to mess around a lot to get it to run smoothly. Yeah. Actually, let's go back over here. We have some dead people. Ah! Somebody ran too close to scare him. Let's just keep running outside. He might get a few of us, but we'll mostly survive. He kills people very slowly, as we know. Oh, we left some dead people back here. That could be why we were DPSing a little on the slow side. Let's just run out and run back in. Lost hardly anybody there. That was pretty funny. Alright, let's res some people on the way back in. Yeah, don't start another fight if you've got dead people. That's a lesson I learned. Okay, that picked up a couple of people. Here's another clown. Oh, Scarum is hiding. Damn it, Scarum hasn't reset. He's hiding up on the side of the stairs. Oh my gosh, what is he doing? Where is he at? Oh gosh. I know he's going to jump on me. He's invisible. He's hiding somewhere. He's going to jump on me. And I'm going to die. Scarum is lost. I can see him behind me. Oh gosh, it's all screwed up. I don't know how to describe it to you, but on the screen of the dead guy over there, Scarum was actually at the top of the stairway behind where we're standing right now. And yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send somebody in by themselves to go find where he is standing invisible and just take one for the team. And then we'll come back in and get him. What a bunch of silliness. This is hours of silliness on a fight that should take all of 10 minutes of my time during the day. Alright, let's bring a hunter in because they matter the least during the fight. And we're going to drive around and find out where Scarum is pretending to stand. Oh, Monique, the puppy needs to go outside. Alright. I'm riding my bug. See, is Scarum over here? No. Scarum over. Oh, look, he's back. Fine then. Fine then, we kill. Have all our guys back. In we go. Off we kill. And we'll use the bottom of the stairway method, which I have not proven to work, but I've gotten close. And that was long before I was good at fighting Scarum. We'll buff over here though, just for safety's sake. How you doggies doing? How you doing, Gidgey? I have a little dog named Gidget who's about the same size as my puppy right now. And she just doesn't like the new puppy. Why do old dogs not like puppies? That's what I want to know. Oh, we're buffed. We're buffed. We're ready to go, brah. I'm going to back them up just a little bit towards this wall, like that. That's how we're going to go. And this is Scarum. Floor method in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's make sure we get some kicks. That's a good kick. Oh, I did not assign an off tank to him. Whew, I did that just in time. Okay, now we're going to turbo. And this is looking, I've seen better. Not super great. I'm gonna use Rebirth to pick up some of the more important people. Can you rebirth a priest who is in angel form? That's a question I'd like answered. Good interrupts. A lot of people are out of line of sight though. That's no good. Bursting again. Kill that guy. Kill that guy. Ah, this didn't go that great. Yeah. Well, I've still not proven the floor method can work. I'm going to call that a wipe. Sure, Todd? You sure? You sure that's a wipe? Yeah, it's a wipe. I thought somebody had a soul stone. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Oh, yes, somebody does have a soul stone. Corpse isn't made yet. Oh, I see. So I can't see. I wasted some rebirths on people who weren't my best healers because I was rebirthing an angel. I was attempting to rebirth an angel. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You want to wait till your angel dies. I should have just run back in. Why am I doing this? Yes, so the floor method I'm not so sure about because I think the clones get some cheap shots in right as they come down the stairway, and I think that puts me at a big disadvantage. Maybe I have to be just a little closer to the railing, a little closer to that wall. What you got there? What you got there? Puppy's got a leaf. Okay. Puppy's wide awake. So you see where these priests are. I think that people should stand right here. If you can see my little windows where I'm putting everybody. And then they won't get any cheap shots from from the clones. Oh, not paying attention. Hello, where am I at? I'm gonna try it one more time like that because I really do wanna to beat him on the floor if I can. Um, it would be nice. It'd be something different anyway. We know I can beat him. I've beat him 10 times now. Um, but can I beat him in different ways? Oh, jeez, that was really bad. That was really stupid. That was really, really stupid. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I'm just brain dead dumb. And now he's red. Fuck. Great. Alright, in we go. I could see it happening just as I was doing it. And I'm like, Todd, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, you're so dumb. We'll send those guys back to get repairs individually. But we'll kill Scarum first. Why do these things? So stupid. Still shaking my head about that one. Those guys didn't have to die. Of course. Of course. Alright, this is Scarum with no buffs. Down on the floor. Really on the floor. Let's actually test my theory at least. My theory is if I stand right there, it'll be much better. We're gonna see. I'm gonna set people up so they don't have yellow frames. Everybody has yellow frames. Wow. Actually, that was not a bad. I can't find the clones though. Do we not have clones yet? I think we may not have clones yet. Wait a minute. What happened? What happened? No clones came out on the first split. I'm bursting. Oh shit. You know what? This is kind of strange. Oh, we have clones now. I'll tell you something here in a second after this fight. You're gonna laugh, and you're gonna say, "Oh, that's Todd." You might have noticed that I opened my inventory in this pull and put a shield on. My warriors were still spec'd fury with no shields on. Yeah. All this time. Uh-huh. That just happened. So I forgot that I did this whole Fury Warrior thing this week. And, yeah. My warriors are still spec Fury. And that's okay. That's not terrible. I noticed it when I hit turbo and I saw Death Wish pop. Then I realized, oh my Todd, you have been such a silly Billy today. Cuppy Cake also doesn't have a shield on. So, can't put a shield on while he's dead. Yeah. So that could be, I mean, I'm not saying that's the reason why we did bad on the Eradicators, because frankly the Eradicators don't do that much damage to the Fury Warriors, but it is the reason why I wasn't holding aggro on the Eradicators very well, because I wasn't doing shield slams. And not that Fury Tank is going to do shield slams. Fury Tank doesn't have shield slams. So, yes, I'm red in the face today. Because, yes, my warriors are still Fury Warriors. So, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I don't mind having the warriors being Fury Tanks. Not even for this fight. But they have to wear shields. They have to wear shields. And they can't go with two one-handers. So I'm going to put Bro's shield back on. And I'm going to put Ma shield back on. My heavy armor shield. And we're going to go repair real quick and come back and kill Scarum. I may have to give out some money though. What's my manual money give out key? I think it's Control 1. Let's see. Control Alt 1. How much am I giving to everybody? Not really giving anything to anybody. Control 0. I'm giving 1 gold. I've got it set up for my my little lobby raid. Let me see. It was give money. It is in party up. Get money from leader. Let's get 30. Monique. Let's get 35 gold from leader. People are going to need some repair money after this. So if you're not using auto trade and you're not trading money around with auto trade will keep 35 gold on everybody. You can also use my manual gold trading routine, which is Control 0, and I'll give 30. Well, right now it's set up for 35 gold. It's whatever it was. I think it was 25 gold in release. So you can control 0 until everybody gets 25 gold. Now they'll only ask for, I guess they'll ask for the full 35. That's what they ask for. But you can get the money back with Control Alt 1. How do I use auto trade? Are you asking generally how to use auto trade? Well, auto trade happens automatically, and when you get in the game, it's going to start, trading stuff. It's going to start trading known items, but you can add items to trade and collect and move to certain guys. Look in the tune list command reference for more details on that. It's a text file that's in the WoW directory. But auto trade is on by default. Mages will trade water. People will give money to the person collecting money, although you probably won't even put the gold 2 guy down. So, wow, we're all good to go, man. That 3 hours of falling on our face, all by the wayside. All by the wayside. Let's go get our regalia. I swear though, guys, that first split, no clones popped. Being right up against the edge like that, being right up against that banister, I don't know, it did something. Exploit. Is there a hotkey? No, the hotkey is 1. Whenever you hit the 1 button, it will auto trade for 30 seconds. You might not have anything to trade. The only default things traded are pretty much mage water. That's the only thing that gets traded by default. Arrows between hunters, those get traded by default maybe. Poisons between rogues get traded by default. They just get equally distributed. It's auto-communist. Yeah, if you're in a lobby party, you're never going to see auto trade anything. Mostly because even if you did set a gold 2 target, the name of the guy you want gold traded to, you're dealing with so little gold that I think it would hardly trigger it. I think your guys have to have over 35 gold in order to trade anything to the leader. Somebody didn't repair. Is he out of gold? Yes, he is. Do we have any other people who didn't repair? Okay, no. All okay. 1 miss out of 40. It's not bad. Except I do see 1, 2, 3, 4 misses. So let's keep giving out gold and send those guys back. I'm just going to give it to them manually. Take some gold. Luckily I got that 500 gold before we started tonight. He's red. Let's give it to Monterey. And Shaman Ocho. These guys got a Hearthstone. $39. Alright, fine, 39. Hearthstones, okay. And then I think I got one guy over here who was showing. Yeah, this guy, Calypsa. How long do you think before the puppy figures out the doggy door, Monique?
I think it's only a matter of time because it likes following Gidget around.
Repair. Boom. Repair. Boom. Repair. You are not repaired. Okay. Could you guys please not stand on the repair guy? Thank you. Signed, me. Summoning. Shaman Quattro also did not repair. This is why you want to use auto trade to move gold around, because then it stays up to date. Alright, we're in. We're going in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Zigzaggity. Give me my stuff. Stingy, stingy. Okay. Let's buff. We're going to get right there on the tippy tip of that stair. I'm telling you, man, that's the key. Alright, so this is going to be Scarum with Fury tanks. I don't even know if I can do it. I don't even know if it's going to work, but I'm going to give it a shot. Refill, are you drinking? No, you're not drinking. You're just standing around. You not have water? Nope, you do not have water. Get you some water. Maraza is busy right now. Alright, we're all buffed, but we're just waiting for refill and bubbling to finish drinking and or trading for water. And I think we got some trade lockups right now. It happens. I'm just going to force a trade. Take your shit. Alright, here we go. Let's take our position right there. And I'm just going to walk forward until I'm up against the wall. I know I told you guys not to get up against the wall, but this is different. Then we're going to turn. And we're going to go right there. Oh, I got to assign my off tank to him. And there we go. We are going. See, pets are doing that bullshit. Okay. So far, so good. I mean, there's nothing wrong. But what happens is he teleports up to the top of the stairs sometimes when we're down here doing this. And I'm not sure I like that. I feel like that's a bad thing. And now I feel like they're kind of hooked because I've got all yellow frames here. Nobody can see their guys. So I'm just going to back up a little bit and see if that changes things. We're okay, actually. This is not terrible. We're not doing huge. I see a lot of yellow frames. I'm going to back people up again. Okay, we didn't actually lose that many guys, so I'm actually gonna rebirth. I'm gonna rebirth this one. See if we can rebirth some key fellas. We got nothing. We got nothing. We rebirth Jack. Okay, this is the next split, and we got some cheap shots in. I told you about those cheap shots that they get coming down the stairs. And they got a cheap shot on me. No, I'm gonna say the railing method is not good. I'm gonna call not good on the railing method. Still got a lot of guys up. Should I keep going? I don't know. Nah. And look at Enticer didn't repair. Man, all this betrayal. All right, well. I'll do this. I'm going to save this for dessert, and I may respec my tanks. Because my two main tanks are Fury tanks, so I may want to respec those guys. So I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm not going to kill scare him tonight. I'll kill him tomorrow night. Or some other time this week. And I'm also going to have some fun with my my 40 chamois lobby team. So anyway, thanks for watching. Wasted your time, but the regalia will drop. We'll do it tomorrow.